Just a decoy. The China child. You're his new toy.
Of this leader is to obtain theater quality. Sound, keep the volume and the project.
Happy birthday, darling. Your beauty is ageless.
Knowing that
Your life of hours still full of light. Temples of ice. Prepares to freeze. Of thirst. Drowning in pain. You wake and sleep. It starts again. Nightmare. This is your price eternal. Nightmare. Your best is nightmare. You realize you're lost in nightmare. Nightmare. Nightmare.
Too many things.
wet, black lace on sweat. I hear you calling and it's needles and pins. I wanna hurt you just to hear you screaming my name. Don't wanna touch you, but you're under my skin. Deep, I wanna kiss you, but your lips are venomous poison. You're poison running through my veins. You're poison. 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 You're thrilled.
The show will start in 30 seconds.
I better not touch. I wanna kiss you, but my senses tell me to stop. I wanna taste you, but your lips too much. I wanna taste you, but your lips are venomous poison. You're poison running through my veins. You're poison. I don't wanna break these chains.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy. A.K.A. Finn Hill. A.K.A.
They're telling me to stop. They're telling me to stop now.
Do you want to fit? Okay, Randy. The heart and soul of this fucking show. Yeah. New material every month. Half an hour's worth. That's a workhorse pace. Okay, I lied slightly before. The show isn't technically going to start now because this is a very technologically relied upon show. In that, if you look at the TV that my wife's grandparents generously donated, we have a live stream. We have a live stream. If you take a look around you, you'll see several cameras. We are going live. You will be on TV. If you're uncomfortable with that, there are 2 toilets that way. So just before we get started, again, I'm sorry. This is what goes into a live production of this breadth. I just got to run some quick camera checks as well as a sound check. So just bear with me. Matt, if you could hit the calibration track. And as is the philosophy on board, everything is art. So, yeah, I'll just paint over this track just while we're checking, just so you're not bored. Check. Check. Looking out my window at mountain tops with snow on top. Selkirk Mountain View. Cold beer in my hand. A local craft by 12-string brew co. Set old 1810 by a Brit. Oh, for the fur trade to put it on the map. Mining for gold and silver. Transform the city. Check Washington. Look, join me in Smolkin, Washington. Clearly I remember my first trip downtown. Seemed a charming little place. To do show at the Fox Theater, ooh, or the Bing Crosby. So they named it after him. Warmer weather than Seattle. Ooh, and the parks and rivers sparkle everywhere. We call it the Lilac City. They flourish here, yeah. Yeah, that's why we do this. Join me in Smolkin, Washington. There is no smoking in Smolkin. I am so stoked to smoke again. Matt, how are we looking? Okay, just a couple more. Join me in smoking. Try mountain biking. Yeah. Enjoy your stay. Hey, all right. Okay, I think we're correctly calibrated. I think the needles are moving to where they should be. So you know what that means? It's time for the official April 28th Dord intro video. All right, true Dord fashion, the video doesn't work. All right. We got. All right. Does anyone? No. Does anyone need to know? Does anyone need to know any of the scores in the major playoff games having any? Probably not. No, see, I knew it. 3-0. You ready? Come on, man. I'm dying up here. So I read my Bible the other day. Yeah. It was an old etiquette guide from 1920. Get it? That's all it is. These are little ideas that are supposed to be bigger ideas, but they're not there yet. You're working out material. Shout out a word and I'll say something about it. I hate dogs, and that's for real. I don't care. Rash? Haven't had one of those in a while. We good? All right. Thank Christ. All right, say another word. That would seem to be working okay. Oh, finally.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi everyone, we're Life for Craphead.
Welcome to Dord. This is Dord number 14. This is going to be even better than all previous Dords because we're capitalists.
Woo! It just keeps getting better and better.
And the next one is going to be even better because we're capitalists. Woo!
We believe in growth. Woo! Seriously, though, for a second. Can I still be anti-capitalist if I get takeout food? There's a place, Tibet Cafe, where I like to get tofu pad thai all the time, and I like to eat it. It's really good. I even tip a lot when I'll pay a 20 and be like, just give me $7.
Yeah.
I'm anti-capitalist, I think. I haven't cut my hair in a long time. Thank you. But there's there's this iPad mini case that I like. it's really smart and black, and on the inside it's soft and it's all nice and it looks really smart and stuff. And I think it's more capitalist if I didn't buy it, although it's $35, because there's crumbs and stuff in my bag. I'll get like a lemon loaf. I won't buy it. Someone will make it. But there's a lemon loaf, and then I'll sit on it, and then I'll put my iPad Mini in it, and then the crumbs will get in the iPad Mini, and then I have to buy an iPad Mini. You know what I mean?
So over the break, while we had our
I don't think I've made my point yet. There's crumbs in my bag. Thank you.
So we had a little door break, and over our break, we invested in some technology. So our whole tech system right now is actually being run by a software, and Matt he's sitting here to give the software a more human face.
What do you mean?
So that it's less scary and we all feel more comfortable with the software. So here's Matt. And Matt, do you have to do anything?
No.
So let's demonstrate. Matt, can you please show the audience your hands? Okay, and can we turn the mics up?
Check. That's the software. That's our new software.
That's the software.
That's our software.
That's the software. We're actually part of the software.
We're part of the software.
We're not here right now.
You're not here. We're not
We're
here.
not here right
Yeah,
now.
we're not here.
We're part of the software.
I'm at work listening.
I am not here right now.
I'm listening to songs on the work computer.
We're not here right now. We're part of the software. We're part of the software. Look, there's a mod.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Look. Someone modified
it's a
my
mod.
song.
It's a mod in the software.
One day this will all be mod. Whenever, you probably don't have that much time though. You probably have a job and stuff. You don't want to do Linux all day. But baby steps. This is good.
To be clear, we're not making fun of people who spend all day for years learning Linux at the Linux Cafe on a computer that runs Linux at a free Linux workshop.
Well, Linux user in the booth. So that's our jokes.
The software. Okay, our first act is Neil Lapierre.
As you know, at the end of the song, Janet Jackson has a speaking vocal track that plays at the same time as her singing vocal track, and she says to the listener, speaking, "I'm always doing that." Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what they say, 'cause you know I'm gonna love you anyway. Nutty, 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 my love for you, Pikachu, I choose you. Sometimes you just have to play the Pikachu Professor Oak deals you. You know what I'm saying? We're playing Pokemon Yellow here. Gotta catch them all, right? Wrong. There's 150 plus Pokemon. You can only carry 6 around at a time. Why can't you just be happy with what you got, dude? Go ahead. Open up your Poke bag. What do you got in there? You got your burn heel. Your super burn heel. You found a piece of a meteorite and someone told you maybe it will help you evolve a Pokemon that you don't even have into a different Pokemon. Look, you're carrying around old Pokeballs. At this point of the game, you're not going to catch anything with those. Let's look at your real baggage you're carrying around, though. I'm talking about your complicated, negative emotions you bring everywhere. You're frustrated, confused, and filled with self-doubt. When you wake up in the morning, you feel angry and helpless and powerless against this gotta catch them all lifestyle that you put yourself in. And yet, you have this odd compliance with it. Don't fool with me, Pikachu! I don't want to be your friend. We're playing Pokemon here, not Digimon. I'm the Pokemaster. You're just my little Pokemon pet battle guy. I don't need friends. I'm not looking for friends. I don't want friends. Pikachu, I have friends. Also, he's always talking about himself. Pikachu. Pikachu. Pika. Peek. I would just like to have one conversation that didn't revolve around Pikachu. You're everything I hate about myself in this two-dimensional, flat caricature. Follow me, guys. I have the key. I learned it from Janet Jackson. See, it doesn't really matter. In other words, apathy, indifference. Basically, happiness. Come listen to my playlist. We don't have Norah Jones. Don't know why I didn't come on this playlist. We're listening to Norah Jones. You're the reason why I decided to come, and that was the right decision for both of us. Now, even Norah Jones can put a smile on your face. Anything else got you down? My Bible? Regular Bible? Well, here's my version of the Book of Job. So, Job's deck got destroyed. Then he went to Good Life Fitness, and he's got this locker that doesn't close properly unless you have it turned on the last number, and then you have to change it, and it's kind of complicated. And someone else knew that, so they went in, they took his second-gen iPod Touch, then his son drops dead, and to top it all off, he's in front of the toilet, and his Nokia flip phone that he's had forever falls in. So Job's having a toughie. But he never loses faith, and he goes to go do his taxes. First of all, let me just tell you, his deck looks better than it's ever looked before. He gets to take advantage of the new Ontario home renovation tax credit, takes that money, gets an iPhone 5S, doesn't have to worry about the lack of support for his outdated iPod Touch, and he's never going to embarrass his son again because of the flip phone. I got some other stories too for you. Now, this one's from either the Book of Kings or Kings 2. I don't know. I can't be an entertainer, an enlightener, and an educator perfectly all the time. So just, I don't know, look it up on Wikipedia. It's a story of King Midas. King Midas was the king of Midas Tires. He had what we call the golden touch. Whenever he touched anything, whether it's like a girl, she'd turn to gold, Or if he would touch the quality of a tire, the quality of that tire would be gold. He lived with his daughter, Naomi Campbell, in a castle. Now, to put it bluntly, Naomi Campbell was a little sloppy. She'd always be drying her bikinis everywhere around the castle. And one day, King Midas comes home, goes to the dining room, and sees the chair that he always sits on when he eats in the dining room with a bikini on it. He was so frustrated. He just went right up to that bikini and said, "Naomi Campbell, you can't leave your bikini here." And he picked it up. And it turned to gold. Now, Naomi Campbell was upset. But, you know, when she put that bikini on, she looked incredible. And now, she's one of the most iconic supermodels of all time. So I just want to let you know that I can make you happy. Thanks.
Neil Lapierre, everyone. Check,
Neil,
check,
everybody.
check, check. Checking on my mic.
Check.
Checking on my mic, Matt. Checking on my mic. Oh, there we go. And our next act is a self-described fusion of Lisa Smolkin, Sarah Butterill, and Sam, and they're called Slam.
Let's hear it for Slam.
We've gone live.
Good evening. I am thrilled you could all make it out tonight. Welcome to the second annual TEDx Triple Terrain Conference. Ideas worth spreading.
We couldn't be more excited to facilitate tonight's presentation. Our guest is such an inspiration to women everywhere.
One is very sad to announce that a part of ourselves will not be making it to the talk tonight. Due to unforeseen and time-sensitive circumstances, she has been summoned to the 2014 Mensa meeting in Abu Dhabi.
From the guys who brought you the 2014 Nobel Literature Prize-winning, genre-shattering seminal novella, Slam a Life.
Slam a Life is the first ever pentautobiography. Penta is the Latin root word for 5. How is such a visionary formed? What was the driving force behind the invention of the pentautobiography? What does this mean for the future of the written word?
What are the most important life moments of such an incredible woman? How can we learn from her?
We here at Triple Terrain would like to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors. Diva Cup, Dunkaroos, and Mod Robes, clothing for performance, environment, and style.
Without further ado, please welcome
Us. Slam! Slam! Slam!
Thank you.
Slam a Life, our novella, is a portrayal of our experience as a woman. Slam acknowledges her place within the trajectory of the literary arts, as well as the places her post-successors will one day inhabit.
Moving from the macro to the micro.
think the most sensible way to begin telling the story of Slam would be to begin with her birth. It was about 4 in the afternoon between 1972 and 1990 when Slam was welcomed into this world. From this moment on, the course of her story would be irreversibly changed.
I'm sure you're wondering, how can 5 become 1? Thankfully, the Beatles have already illustrated how that happens.
Now we will read our favorite sentences from the novella that we wrote, Slam-A-Life.
Wait.
Yeah. Before I begin reading any book, I read the last sentence on the final page. The last sentence of our novella, Slam-A-Life, is, slam is an action word.
How Slam's parents were occupied and all before they had Slam, and all that David Copperfield kind of crap. But I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth.
It was a queer, sultry summer, the summer they electrocuted the Rosenbergs, and Slam didn't know what she was doing in New York.
Anyway, Slam keeps picturing all these little kids playing some game in this big field of rye and all, thousands of little kids, and nobody's around. Nobody big, except Slam. And Slam standing on the edge of some crazy cliff. What Slam has to do, Slam has to catch everybody if they start to go over the cliff. If they're running and they don't look where they're going, Slam has to come out from somewhere and catch them. That's all Slam does all day. Slam just be the catcher in the rye and all. I know it's crazy, but that's the only thing Slam really like to be.
And once Slam had recognized the taste of the crumb of Madeline, soaked in her decoction of lime flowers, which Slam's aunt used to give her, although Slam did not yet know and must long postpone the discovery of why this memory made her so happy. Immediately the old gray house upon the street, where her room was, rose up like the scenery of a theater, to attach itself to the little pavilion opening onto the garden, which had been built out behind it for Slam's parents. The isolated panel, which until that moment had been all that I could see, and with the house, the town, from morning to night and in all weathers, the square where Slam was sent before luncheon, the streets along which Slam used to run errands, the country roads we took when it was fine.
Slam is an invisible woman.
Whether Slam will turn out to be the heroine of her own life, or whether that station will be held by anybody else, These pages must show.
Excellently observed, answered Slam. But we must cultivate our garden.
Yes, she thought, laying down her brush in extreme fatigue, I have had my vision. And then he asked Slam, would she yes to say yes, my mountain flower, and first Slam put her arms around him, yes, and drew him down to her so he could feel her breasts, all perfume, yes, and his heart was going like mad. And yes, Slam said yes, Slam will, yes.
I don't get it. Whitney Houston is dead.
I know. Slam is alive.
Slam, everybody.
All right, that was Slam. Slam-a-life. And our next act is Kathleen Phillips. Kathleen Phillips, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you all enjoying Dord so far? It's good. It's fun. It's spooky. It's weird. I like it. Having fun. It's warm in here. I'm feeling a little out of sorts. I'm a little confused. A little disappointed in myself, actually, because I smashed a fort in front of some children earlier. Are there any homeowners in the audience? Just me. She's got a home. She's got it going on. Good for you. Good for you. You've got it going on. Yeah. Like, when did you buy that house? 4 years ago. Good time to buy. I was listening to the radio the other day, and do you know that the average cost of a house in Toronto right now, $1 million. $1 million! That's not just that's not for a big fancy mansion. That's just for a house. Just a regular plain house with other people's smells inside, cooking smells, farts, stains on the carpet, dead pets in the backyard. Just a plain old house. No revolving bookshelves, no candlestick in the bookshelf turns around and goes down into a sex dungeon. Not that I want a sex dungeon, but if you're gonna pay $1 million for a house, you should have something extra. If not a sex dungeon, then a staff, or maybe a cachet of treasure. But that's not what $1 million buys you. And I wanna have something. I'm a married woman. I've been renting my whole life. Me and my husband, all of our adult lives, we've been renting.
We're professionals. Not the kind of professionals that make money. But we're professionals. We're not bums. We work hard. But it's in a workforce that is a bit like a picked-over buffet. You know, we're staying alive, but it's mostly wet salad. Wet salad is what's left. You can't buy a house with wet salad. You can think about going into getting a condo, but the kind of condo that we could afford, that's like taking a mortgage out on a hot dog. I don't want to take a mortgage out on a hot dog. That's crazy. And who's going to buy that hot dog when they're done with it? Who wants my old hot dog? Nobody. And I want to move. I'm ready to move. I am sick of our apartment. Our apartment is on the main floor of the house. It is a dark, dingy old tunnel. We're sandwiched between two aspiring club DJs. And in the bottom is a creepy. He's like a Dick Tracy villain. You know, like prune facer. Shithead. I'm feeling very glum about our living situation the other day, so I decided to go for a walk and just kick a can. Just kick a can around. That's how I was feeling, gloomy. So I kicked the can around for a long time. I kicked the can all the way to Mount Pleasant Cemetery. And down through, and then if you keep going through the, I don't know if you know this, it's actually a nice place to take a date. You can go through the Mount Pleasant Cemetery, and then there's a nice ravine down there, a very woodsy area, one of these few places in Toronto where there's still a lot of trees, right? And I'm down there walking around, and I'm, thinking about my situation, and I noticed there were some kids further back in the bushes. And so I felt kind of nosy, so I wandered up to see what they were up to, and bless them, they were building a little fort. They were trying to. Because kids are not the same as kids used to be. You know, people don't raise kids to be kids anymore, not robust, adventurous kids. Now they raise, like, tote bags. Kids are like tote bag, like fashion totes. So there's these four little fashion totes in the woods trying to build a fort. And I watched them for a little while. I watched them lie out some pages of the Now magazine. And then they sat down on the Now magazine. And they had a piece of plywood, and they sat down and they just propped it up like that on their backs. And that was their fort. So I went up to them and I said, "Hey guys, what are you doing? I noticed it looks like you're building a fort over here." And they said, "Don't touch us. We have cell phones." I was like, "I'm not going to touch you. I noticed that you were building a fort, and I was curious to see what you were doing. I mean, if you want a couple of tips, I've built a couple of forts in my life in my younger days, and then they were like, "No, we don't need your help." And I said, "Well, on the way here, I saw a pile of old skids. You know, if you drag them, over and you sort of busted them up, you could use the wood, you could hammer it together, you could build a really cool fort." And they said, "No, we have new pants." And so I said, "Well, if you wanted some help, I could show you maybe how to do it." And they were like, "We don't have any money. We only have debit." you know what, just forget it. And I walked away and walked all the way back over to the street, and I passed a hardware store, and I said, you know what, I'm going to build a fort for me. And I went into a hardware store, and I bought a hammer, and I bought some nails, and I went back, and the kids had taken off by then. So I dragged those skids over, and I busted them up, and I spent the whole day just sort of nailing together this little fort. And it was really cool, about this high, you know, you could crawl around in it, and you could sit on top of it, a little lookout area or whatever. And I dug a little hole, and I made a little trap, you know, where you could put booty inside there. You could bring down, like, magazines or even a beer and stick it in there. I could hang out, and I was standing back admiring my fort, and, you know, really feeling like Walden, you know, like, it would be great if I could just build my own house, just like live in the woods behind the cemetery, and just come out here and just grow some beans and raise a family, and just be normal, you know. And then these kids came back, and they were like, "Whoa, you built a fort?" And I said, yeah, I built this fort. See, it's not that hard. I did it all in a day. And they were like, well, it's pretty weird that you built us this fort, but thanks. And I was like, wow, I think it's my fort. I built this fort. And they were like, what do you want a fort for? You're a lady. And I said, well, a lady needs something. What would you do in this fort? You're not the type of kids that would come down here and do anything cool. You're not going to look at dirty magazines or drink a beer or try a cigarette. What are you going to do? Come down here and, trade pogs and play with your dinkies? And then he's like, don't say dinky to us, we're just kids. And then, I don't know, I got pissed off. I got pissed off because these kids are so entitled. You know, just, I spend all day building a fort, and they're just going to take it over. So I smashed it. I kicked the wall in, and I smashed it, and the whole thing fell down, and then they said they were going to call their nanny, and I ran away. But I mean, if you found a big enough patch of land, and if you had enough skids, yeah, right. Thank you very much, Dora.
Kathleen Phillips. Okay, now we're going to do something that's never previously been done at Dord. We're going to premiere a music video by Man-Made Hill. Man-Made Hill, who's hiding in the corner over there. It's a video from his new album, and the song is called Constant Touching. It's an amazing video. It's directed by Chris Boni, and it stars Charlie and Sebastian and Joseph and another guy that don't remember the name of. But now we're going to play the video, and then we'll have intermission. Constant Touching. It's on the TV.
I finally figured it out. You'll check this. Every every part of everybody's body. I want everybody's body, touching every part of everybody's body. Constant touching, that's how we're gonna move it on. Constant touching, that's how we're gonna get down now. And how we're gonna move on, is he gonna race? That's how we're gonna move on. How we're gonna move on, is he gonna race? That's how we're gonna move on. You know we ain't stopping till we get to the bottom. You know we ain't stopping till we get to the bottom. Constant touching. Constant touching. Everybody's body, touching every part of everybody's body.
That's Randy's video.
It's from his new album that's coming out May 10th called Lots of Thoughts.
And he's got a record you can buy at the bar right now. And now it's intermission.
Intermission.
We'll be back in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Oh, and during intermission, we have an intermission sculpture by Jonny Peterson.
Change when you got nothing to lose. Elimination. 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 Eliminate the right. Eliminate the wrong. Eliminate the weak. Eliminate the strong. Eliminate your feelings. Eliminate too late. Eliminate the hope. Eliminate. Eliminate. Turn around! I make a play of good eliminating me out of the ground! If I had just one more day, I'd say it to your face! I pull the plug on everyone, eliminate this race! We want the cure, and we want it now! Reissue hope, we don't care how! You're making a mess! Disease in the nation! Runaway train to elimination! From the inside out. Careful, say what for. Last one out closes the coffin door. Better know you saved them, wish for a little more. If I'm looking at the ceiling, then I must be lying on the floor. Elimination. 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 Eliminate the right, eliminate the wrong. Told me too late, what does coffin mean? Fatal? You shit me! A second opinion, there's gotta be! Laughing at the epidemic, something is going around. Crying at the epidemic, pulling on nails.
Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. We're gonna start in 5 minutes, everybody. 5 minutes. everybody.
Alright, hi everybody, we're back.
Okay, hello.
Let's hear it for our new spotlight operator.
Woo! Check. Can I get my mic?
Probably not even there.
Thank you, Matt.
Hey Johnny, will you turn the spotlight so it's full brightness? There's a little knob at the back.
Great. Okay, so we're back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Waiting around. R.A.P. Rashad. I feel kind of ill from all. So
John feels ill.
Here's our grocery giveaway, everybody. Picked by David Haynes. Is David Haynes here?
Is David Haynes here?
Don't think so. Here's his notes. This is how you win at StarCraft food. It's called Troll Rampage. Special note, there's a Call of Duty sponsored local Monster energy drink. 2 green ooze Gatorades. Special edition and a gift certificate for $20 at Pizza.
11.
Pizza.
Woo, pizza. Okay, so get out your program. Your program has a number on it, and I'm going to generate a random number between 0 and 55, and the winner is 54. Does anyone have it? Really? No one? No 54? Okay. Okay, 30! Yay! Our winner!
What do you have to say, Sarah?
Thanks. She says thanks. Woo! Okay. Woo! Our winner!
Marfu's probably the best part of that. Actually, the pizza, $20 pizza is probably the best. David said that it's enough for a pizza and wings.
$20!
Great, so now we're going to bring out the first act, the second half. Ladies, turn on the...
Oh, let's wait for a second.
Do you want to tell the Prince William joke?
Yeah.
No, I'll start with this thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so while we're waiting for our projector, we have the double and lost and found. Okay, who wants a black sweater?
That
Who wants a black toque? Hey! Who wants a black dress? Hey! Who wants a black coat? There's some money in the pocket.
Me!
Hey! Who wants a black scarf? Hey!
That was sincere.
Who wants another black hoodie?
She does! She's just cheering for no reason. All right. All black.
Okay, so
our first act of the second half, Victoria Cheong.
My love is to the end of time. My love is to the end of time. This magic moment, so different and so new, but like any other. Until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too. Yes. By the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine, and softer than the summer night. Everything I want, I have. Whenever I hold you tight, this magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever. Forever till the end of time. Oh, time. Oh, time. My love is to the end of time. sweeter than wine, and softer than the summer night. Everything I want, I have. Whenever I hold you tight, this magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever, forever till the end of time. Oh, time, oh, time. My love is to the end of time. Time, my love is to the end of time. Time, it's sweeter than wine, and softer than the summer night. Everything I want, I have. Whenever I hold you tight, this magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever, forever till the end of time. Time, time, my love is to the end of time. Time, my love is to the end of time.
Vic Cheong, everybody. All right. You guys having a good time? I can throw more black clothes into the crowd. What? We could do that. Everyone can use black. You can
cut the sleeves off my coat and use them as pants.
DIY.
You.
What's that? No, it's just black. It's probably in the
tube scarf.
Tube scarf. We could tell them the Prince William joke.
You want me to tell it?
We came up with a joke. It got cut because it was too shitty.
I'm gonna tell it. Okay. I was in a. Oh my god.
There's more. Show's over. Anyone want something black?
Okay. So I was in a Tim Hortons and I thought I saw Prince William, but I wasn't sure. But then someone said I just took a king size shit in there, and then I saw his pupils dilate.
So who knows?
I don't know. Okay, great. Our next act, Bridget Moser.
Do you think that the hang on the track though? Let's just take it from the top.
So check. So you took a king size shit, and so who knows? Really good. We wrote a Chelsea Clinton one too that we can tell later. We'll tell that later. That one's really shitty though. Okay, so Bridget Moser, everybody.
Do you think that the guys at the beginning side of the evolution chart ever feel frustrated because they can see what's coming next and they're going in the same direction, but they know they'll never actually get there? And do you think they walk around kind of so that they don't have to look at it too much? Take dictation. Hi. If you are listening to this, you are in the future and I am currently in the past. Maybe you were happier when you were here than you are where you are now. I don't know your experience. As for me, I'm stuck here and I don't know how to get to where you are. I'm stuck here and I'm just waiting. I will place the item in the right area. The right lower area. You'll know what I mean when you listen to this. You want to call me emerging? You're going to call me emerging? Do I seem to be emerging? Do I seem half-formed, stuck at the midpoint of a strange birth, tentatively hovering as if I might go back in? You think I'm gonna go back in? You think at this point I'm even thinking about going back in? 'Cause I'm all the way out here already. Patience. 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 They're probably thinking, what'd she ever do to earn that medal? Does she even deserve that medal? Where's our medal? Well, I took your medal, fellas. And I wear it like a necklace. It's just a necklace now. I'm a good person and a caring person, and there is much in me to be given to others, and all I want is to confer that care upon others, but my apparent lack of experience as a pet owner is at this point too substantial to be surmounted. So at the PetSmart, what they have advised is that for the time being, I take care of a simple depiction of the animal of my choosing. And so I have elected to care for this beautiful image of these fish because somehow the promise of this eventual experience is greater than the sum of whatever I am now.
Listening to this, it means you are in the future and I am currently in the past. Maybe you were happier when you were here than you are where you are now. I don't know your experience. As for me, I'm stuck here and I don't know how to get to where you are. I'm stuck here and I'm just waiting. I will place the item in the right area, the right lower area. You'll know what I mean when you listen to this.
Bridget Moser, everybody.
Check on my mic. Hello? Matt. Bridget Moser.
Check.
No mic.
It's working.
Two mics.
Good.
Two mics, no sound. Check.
So now.
Okay, well, great.
Does that mic not work?
None of these mics have. Oh, here we go. That was Bridget Moser, everyone. Our next act is Daniel Goodbaum.
Is it possible for me? Okay, I can read the notes attached to this guitar with the spotlight on me. We're going to be playing the video a little bit earlier, but I'll let you know when that's going to be. John and Amy didn't like the duration of my durational video. 5.5 minutes of a yogurt video. What's the big deal? It's not like it's a 2.5 hour long video of a piece of pizza stuck to a concrete pole. If you do want to see a video that's 2.5 hours long of a piece of pizza stuck to a concrete pole, please watch episode 12 of my food video series. It's going to be coming out in a few weeks. But no, seriously, I did have to change things from yesterday during rehearsal. And, sometimes I feel like the performers here at Door treat me like I'm some sort of privileged, entitled person. And I'm privileged, but I'm not entitled. The only thing I feel entitled to is lots of carbs. If you work in like a bakery environment where the customers put things in a bag and then tell you how many of the thing they have in the bag, I'm just letting you know ahead of time, I will lie to you every single time. I get extra bread. So, that was a digression. I have a piece of video art that I would like to show. It's a structural, durational, comedic yogurt piece. It's called Leviathan 2. No. I'm providing some musical accompaniment. You got your ball, you got your chain tied to me tight, tie me up again. Who's got the claws in you, my friend? Into your heartbeat again. Sweet like candy to my soul. Sweet you rock and sweet you roll. Lost for you, I'm so lost for you. And you can crash. Wait for it. Just a moment. That yogurt container is now a character. But why guitar? Why the music of Dave Matthews Band? Let me let you in on my process. So I asked myself, what's the most annoying thing I could do with Dord? And then I thought, play a Dave Matthews song. Sing it, nail it, obviously. And then when it's over, play it again. And then again one more time after that. And I thought, no, that would be too obnoxious. That's not the only reason. Let me take you back. In undergraduate university, I had a lot of friends who were in the acting program who are now in sketch comedy troupes, and they would call me pretentious. Because I would always say, how about instead of going to the green room and then the dance cave, let's go to something in Kensington. And they would say, you're so fucking pretentious, Dan Goodbaum. Well, it's 8 years later. And here I am at this venue. And the thing is, the question in my mind is, if these actors could somehow see 8 years into the future, why is it that they thought Commedia dell'arte was a better idea than YouTube videos? I'll never know. But the thing is, I'm not pretentious. I'm playing the music of the Dave Matthews Band on the guitar right now. And I'm the tallest person here. It's not my fault if I'm physically condescending to everyone in the room. It's not the same thing as being regularly condescending. I took a friend to an X-Space opening and we were eating free snacks and he said, this cheese is so good. What kind of cheese is this? It was brie. I don't know if anyone in this room has any friends that have never had brie. I do. How pretentious could I be? I tweeted about X space one time, and I spelled it X space. Such a noob mistake. Guys, I'm not pretentious. Let's time this out. I think my pretentious chunk is about to end. But listen, this is my video art, you know? This is it. This is one of 2 durational yogurt videos that I have. I think the most common criticism that my videos face is that, guys, I swear to God, there's no difference between this and the Avengers to me. But I think the most common criticism of my videos is that there's trace elements of marijuana visible on my clothes at all time. So I'm trying to be in less videos. I also think that speaks to my Adobe After Effects red eye reduction skills. It's tough to be a video artist at a time when there's a video out there somewhere of Rob Ford smoking crack. It makes my ongoing feminist, experimental, street-style video series seem less important in comparison. That joke didn't sink so much, but I do have an ongoing experimental feminist street-style web series. And I think this speaks to another problem with my comedy. You know, I'm just up here speaking my truth, guys. I'm telling the truth. But I think it can get confusing for people when I say I'm the world's best street fashion photographer, or I have the world's best non-dairy pizza recipe, or I have a really good meatloaf recipe, or I'm really good at making Korean rice cakes or whatever. People don't know, am I telling the truth or not? So if I do something, if I say I have the most vaginal footage ever of a Rice Krispie square that anyone's made, I'm telling the truth. There's only one thing I've ever lied about in a joke, and that was having made a video titled Autobiography, where I am masturbating on a swastika-shaped playground merry-go-round. And that's just because I can't get a swastika-shaped merry-go-round. But I am definitely planning on making a video with a swastika of pepperoni on a pizza. And that's going to be in the same food video as the durational pizza piece. So check that out next month. It's turning into a real epic. But swastika jokes aside, guys, I don't believe in hate, okay? I believe in love, but the closest I've ever come to committing an anti-gay hate crime, is referring to my friend Dave and his boyfriend Matthew as the Dave Matthews Band. Guys, I'm the Llewyn Davis of fashion photographers. I'm the Quentin Tarantino of food videos, obviously. I'm the Muhammad Ali of people who cries whenever they think about Harvey Milk. Listen, just because you and your family had to flee some communist country in the 1980s doesn't mean that you've overcome more than I have. Let me put it this way. There's never been a great artist before who knows how to play every song by Dave Matthews on the guitar. Until now? I have one last thing that I want to say post-guitar, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to accessorize with this guitar right now. You know, I was really nervous about my performance. There were some jokes that I included, that I didn't include, and 3 people during the show before I went up told me, just go with your gut, Dan. Go with your gut. And, you know, I do feel like I have things that I have to overcome that the other performers don't, because I have a medical disability. I have Crohn's disease, and if you don't know what that is, you're anti-Semitic. It's hardcore. Yes, I like plain carbs. The point is, it's tough. You know, I can't go with my guts because my guts are highly problematic from an autoimmune perspective. It costs the government of Ontario $50,000 a year to cover my medication costs. But don't worry, I consider $25,000 of that to be an art grant. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Daniel.
Dan Goodbaum, everyone.
Daniel Goodbaum.
Did he say swas instead of swastika?
I think he was saying swas, and then he said swasta, and then the last time he said swastika. Swasta.
If he was interested in the most interesting door performance, it was probably when Steve fed back the mics, right? Anyone see that? I think
He made a kid cry.
A little kid cried. I think, though, the yogurt container was a fair challenger. All right, let's
last act.
Let's get out of here.
Last act of the evening. Derek Geurin.
I'll try to be quick. Bill Withers said, if you want to kiss a funky beagle, you have to fly upon an eagle. But for me, I first had to gather my wind. Paying attention is important when you're constantly falling off of the toilet. Perhaps a story. A man is walking through a gallery when a painting at the far end of a long hallway catches his eye. Initially, the painting being so far away, he can't quite make it out. It is obscured by the distance between them. Yet, he is so taken with the piece, he does not wonder what the purpose of a long hallway is for. He simply decides, I must take a closer look. As he's walking towards it, he realizes that it isn't the distance that is creating the distortion, but the painting itself that is blurry. He's never been so confused by anything so beautiful in his life before. So he resolves to stand in front and adjust his vision so that he may better understand. Rooted, unwavering, unblinking, he stares, bending his eyes. And little by little, it becomes clear. Tears begin to well. He recognizes a sadness and an anger that he did not see before. He did not want for this. He wishes and knows that he can't go back. He is sorry. Maybe if he was paying attention to his surroundings when he entered the gallery, he would have recognized the set of stairs as he turned to leave. But when he turned, his foot only caught air and he tumbled. And he fell down the stairs. He fell so hard, he broke his neck. Two days into my 31st year, I woke up to my two best friends telling me that upon 48 hours prior, that an investigation had revealed that my body had pinched a problem. This was my problem. And through this piece of shit, my transformation has begun. Actually, I might need this.
Let's hear it for Derek, everybody. First time performing solo. Guys ever read Ulysses? I got like 600 pages in and then I quit. But 600 pages. Did you read it?
No. I know, wasn't the last sentence in Slams?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes,
Synecdoche.
It's like the Truman Show.
The Truman Show up here. That was another joke we cut. So give us the
Someone
bread?
wants the bread?
All right. You want to pass that back?
Okay, so that's the show.
Yay, thanks.
Thanks for coming.
Should we just play the video?
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Our next show is May 19th, Monday, and thank you to everyone who works on the show and who performed. And these are credits by Steph Davidson. Check them out.
And that's it. Thanks.
Glenn, we need you.
Okay, and we're back. They're coming. So,
Why don't you tell the Chelsea Peterson joke?
you have to tell it.
I can't tell it.
Well, it doesn't make sense if I tell it. This joke is really cut. So, we've been on a break for a month.
Ready. Okay, good.
Thank God.
Younger than us will write memoirs, and I don't think they should. So you made a conscious choice. None of this deals with the much that everybody can know. Right? Conscious choice? Absolutely. I had no desire to write a life story.
Imagine you're sitting at a table in a conference room or a seminar. Everyone has their notebook computers at the meeting, and at some point each person needs to show their PowerPoint presentation or Excel spreadsheet on screen for everyone to see. Swapping VGA cables is time-consuming and inconvenient to say the least, and in many cases the cables may not be long enough.
Like the rose, Alex. As long as we love each other, nothing can take us apart. There will always be an open door between us.
All right, that's it. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Come again next month. We're back next month. Yay!